What's up there, Cancers? Happy birthday to you guys, by the way. This is going to be your weekly reading for July the 8th through July the 14th, 2019. So keep in mind these readings are general. This is a collective energy reading, so parts of the reading may resonate with you while other parts may not, or it's a chance that it may not resonate with you whatsoever. I do trust that Divine Spirit is going to use me as a vessel to speak to those whom are meant to resonate with this reading. So please use your discernment to know what part of the reading is pertaining to you and what parts may not be. If you find that it does not resonate, hopefully this reading will guide you or lead you to the messenger or reader that is for you. All right, so this is for Cancers, whether you guys are sun, moon, risings, or any other placements that you may have of Cancer in your chart. All right, so I'm going to start off with the collective energy, just a little quick overview with the energy oracle. I will do a Celtic cross spread with the tarot, and then I'm going to do a love overview with my relationship oracle deck. So, all right. Anxiety flew out of the deck. I trust that this reading is divinely guided, divinely protected. Okay. The only way that you guys will really truly know that if a reading is for you is by purchasing a personal reading. But, excuse me, so it's completely up to you, obviously, who the reader is. If you guys do feel drawn to get a personal reading with me, you guys can check out my website. You guys can purchase the readings via there. Also, if you guys have a question about my readings or availability, please feel free to email me. I have 2 different Gmail accounts that I operate from, so you guys feel free to choose or pick one. Doesn't matter. All right, let's see what's up with Cancers. What is the energy affecting those born under the sign of Cancer? Thank you. Okay, the seat. First chakra with Archangel Michael, which is the root chakra, the world, and community. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay. So you guys are kind of tripping on something. I feel natural disaster. So some of you guys may be in California. For some of you, you guys could be kind of worried about the earthquake energies. Some of you guys may have family in California. You guys are anxious about that. For others of you, I just feel in general, you guys are very clouded mentally and you're not able to really discern things right now. And I feel like your biggest worry has something to do with survival or something to do with stability. You're wondering when something is going to come to an end. You guys have this anxious energy about maybe how something is going to end for you. I don't know why I'm getting this energy, but some of you guys have this fear of like the end of the world or something. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what I'm picking up. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but you guys have to be mindful with the deceit card. You guys have a lot of red, which again points back to the root chakra. So you guys might need to do some grounding work. So your fears, because you're in this anxious energy more than a balanced, grounded energy, it's very easy for your ego to overtake over your mind and the things that how you're perceiving things. That could be coming from a place of, you know, the ego simply just playing tricks on you. So just be very mindful. Just be very mindful that not everything is what it is. So if something is triggering you, feel free to ask yourself why. If there's a fear that's coming up, if you get these knots in your stomach, you don't know why, try to see what's up with it. Okay? Yeah, work on your solar, or maybe even your solar plexus too. But please work on your root chakra. Archangel Michael is in this card. So Archangel Michael he's not about the foolishness. He's the divine protective angel of the Most High God. So whether you believe in the archangels or you believe in God or the universe, whatever, you might need to ground yourself so that you can feel that sense of stability, because it's something that's playing on your emotions. And it could just be, you know, negative thinking patterns. So with the world card is telling you to focus on something that you've learned in the past that could help you with your path in the future, wherever you're stepping, whatever it is that you're stepping into, because you might be at a place where you feel You know, when is this certain challenging aspect of my life, or just this challenging period of my life, going to end? And I feel like this is a place where you've come out of hermit mode. You come out of that place of wisdom, a place of loneliness and solitude, into walking into the ending of a cycle, which leads to a new beginning. So this is actually a good energy for you. Even though you feel like you're in the midst of darkness, there's light behind it. And that's what you need to know. This is also something collectively, so you're not alone. In some instance, you feel like maybe you're going through something that no one else is going through and no one else would understand you. But the truth is that some of what you're dealing with is collective energies. It could be certain planetary alignments and things like that. With community, again, this is collective energy. So it could be that you might need to get out more. Some of you guys may be too stuck in the house, and this energy is, you know, somehow just flowing, like just running amok in your home, and it's like this foggy energy. It's like a smoke that needs to clear out. You got to clear your energy out, and maybe get out and communicate with people like you, or people that you're close to. Do something with them and go out and enjoy yourself this week. And some of you guys may do that. You guys might get an invitation to go out. So work on your root chakra for sure. So I'm going to do a Celtic cross like reading. I'm not going to do an actual like spread of the formation of a Celtic cross spread, but I'm going to do a reading, Celtic cross reading. So Spirit, I thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. Most High God, whatever the energy is surrounding cancers that they need to know, what is the major energy influencing the sign of Cancer? Okay, this is the first time that I've been guided to pull more than one card for each position, so I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to trust. So card number 1 has 2 cards, so just gonna trust it. Okay. Alrighty, so you got a lot of major arcana cards. You got the Justice card and the Moon card together. So where you're at within yourself, you have Justice and the Moon. It's funny that the Moon card is a Pisces card. You would think that because the Moon is Cancer's ruling planet that they would actually make the Moon Cancer. But I'm still going to take this as you. So you got the Justice card. I feel like in some instance, for some of you guys, you just don't really see how something is going to rule out in your favor. You may be, because you're in this dark space, you may feel like everything or everyone is against you. Like the universe is just like working at odds with you. You're battling with it, or just everyone's out to attack you. So it's like this what's her name? Red Riding Hood. And these wolves are like barking at her. So it's kind of like you feel attacked. You feel like you're in this alone. You're walking in the darkness alone. And it's like, Spirit, when or why? It's like you're trying to understand this whole situation. There's something that you guys may be battling with. And it's going to be different for every Cancer. It's not going to be the same. But that's your energy. So what is it that's crossing you is the 10 of Swords. So yeah, maybe something did happen to you where you just don't feel like you're able to trust people, or you just feel kind of challenged by circumstances in the past, or just feeling very defeated by your certain circumstances right now. I would say that for some of you, mentally, it's becoming pretty heavy. Whatever this is, it's too much for you, basically. Whatever is going on, it's like a mental thing. Like, it's just way too much. And I'm seeing a lot of reds again. This has something to do with survival, or has something to do with stability. And I feel like it's not... Yeah, I feel for some reason you guys are afraid of like something falling apart in your world, in your life. Or some of you guys are literally afraid of the well-being of others around you or yourself. And I do feel for some of you guys, if that's the case, this has something to do with earthquakes or something, or maybe some other situation, but that's what I'm getting. this energy, the judgment that which crowns you. So the energy with the judgment card, what crowns you is that some of you guys, you guys may be looking at certain situations as punishment from past situations or circumstances, or wondering if something is going to come and save you out of this, or is someone going to get me out of the situation? Is things ever going to get better? And I feel like you have the chance to shift this energy. There is a second chance on the other side of this, and maybe that's maybe something that you're just not seeing. You're not able to see it. But the energy that is beneath you is the Tower. So yeah, you feel like your foundation is very shaky, or something may have actually fallen apart that you did feel at one point was security for you. You did feel safe at one point. And you no longer feel that stability. So it's like the shaky ground that you're on. And I don't know why I keep getting it, but just tap me if I'm wrong. But for some reason I keep getting something about these earthquakes is really getting to someone. And maybe you did have some sort of damage on your home or something like that, or you experienced something very scary during the earthquake, or someone close to you. So you're freaking out about it. You don't really feel safe right now, or you may have lost a job or something that was a stable thing or should have been very stable. You don't feel like it's safe anymore, or it's stable. Something happened. But just know that because you have all of these major arcana cards, something divine is happening. Nothing that's happening is out of divine order. And when everything is happening in this divine way, know that there's someone that's controlling it, and that there's nothing to fear. So with the Tower next to the King of Wands, this is energy of courage and standing tall even in the midst of what seems to be a challenging time. So what is behind you? What is behind you is the King of Wands. So you may have the support of someone that is of a fire sign, or it could be a masculine or male energy that's very confident and very powerful, that is behind you. But this can also represent that if this is a person that has pulled the rug from under you, thought there was something grounded or stable here between you and a person, and it doesn't have to literally be a fire sign individual, but it could be someone that you were very passionate about and you feel like you were creating a future with, or creating something of stability. That situation, that person is now behind you. What's funny is what's before you is the King of Cups. So for some of you, this could be a love situation where you've left one person, now you have a new person in front of you. But because you're a water sign, the King of Cups can represent you, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. This can represent the higher aspect of you, or the highest level of emotional maturity that you could be in is before you. That is what awaits you. Your attitude right now is kind of like Five of Pentacles. I'm feeling left out. I feel uncertain about things. I feel rejected by the universe or God or whatever, or people. Or some of you, you may feel financially like at a impoverished level, like not really sure about certain things. Am I going to be taken care of, or what's going to happen if this and this and that happens, because I don't have the means for it. I don't know how this is going to work. Or if you're worried about the stability of people close to you, then, you know, I don't know if there's anything that I can do to help them or support them. There's so much on your mind, and you're thinking from a limited perspective and feeling like you're like spirit's just going to do you grimy, or God or the universe, whatever, is going to do you grimy and just leave you out in the cold. That may be where some of you guys are. That's your attitude. So who is influencing the situation? The Fool. So you may have people around you that is pretty, you might look at these people like, you guys are stupid. Like, are you guys not seeing what I'm seeing? Or you guys just don't have a care in the world. You guys just get to F off and lolly around and just do whatever. And here I am over here stressed out and worried. Or these people, whoever is like this, and this is not people that are like frivolous with their actions, or people that don't have real cares in the world, but these are people that know how to walk through life and trust that they are divinely guided and protected, that they focus more so on the happiness and the joy in life rather than their fears. So these could be young people, or these could be young-hearted people, people who have childlike energies that you might be influenced by, or it could be someone specifically that is telling you to take risk, or take, you know, just have a leap of faith, or just trust. It could be these people that are influencing you, or meant to influence you, or the situation that you're in. So with the Five of Wands, this represents your hopes and your fears. So you're hoping that whatever this challenging time that you're going through, whatever this battle is, if you're having it out with someone else, that you'll be able to overcome that adversity. Whatever you feel like is a challenge that you got to fight on your own, like it's me against the world, me against this, me against my job, blah, 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 this or that, but you'll be able to overcome it. But of course your fear is the opposite, like, I'm going to succumb to these things. But what you have to know is that what's after the Five of Wands is the Six of Wands, which is the victory card. Okay, the reward. Then the Ten of Cups represents the conclusion of this energy, or the probable outcome, which more than likely is going to be everything is fine. Everything is a-okay. That everything, with the Ten of Cups, you see this family over the fire, you know, they're chilling, they're enjoying each other's company. So if you're worried about the well-being of others or a situation, just know that things are going to turn out in the way that they are meant to, which is everyone's going to be fine, whatever the outcome, whatever the circumstances is going to be. And I feel like this could also represent an outcome that is fulfilling, some sort of wish fulfillment. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the love energies for a minute. So regardless of whatever your love situations are, your love status, this is for you. Your love status, your love situations, whether you're single, partner, whatever the Most High God feels is that whatever we need to look into or know in regards to love for this week for Cancers. Let's see. Signs and synchronicity, marriage, false love, November, and May. So there could be something significant with those 2 months. Okay, so signs and synchronicities. Let's clarify these cards first and see what we get. If you guys are interested in purchasing this deck, it's very beginner friendly. You guys can use this deck with tarot. You guys can use it with other oracle cards. It's also good on the eyes because it's like it's very bold letters, so it's not hard to read. It's easy to see the cards. They're big-ish, so you can't lose them. Hopefully not. Okay, so let's see. Please clarify these cards. Tower again, the Ace of Pentacles, Hangman, the Lovers, and the Sun. You got almost all majors. Like, Spirit has their hand over something, like almost every area, and you don't have to worry about it. So the Tower card over signs and synchronicities. So some of you guys may need to take something that may have been built. So it could be that you create certain foundations and you've been building and creating something, or it's just simply not working. That is a sign for you. That is a sign that this may not be built on the right foundation. Certain things that you have created or put energy into, and they have not not that they have not come to fruition, but there's a lot of something that just ends abruptly. It never takes off, and that could be a sign that that's not for you. This situation or the person, whatever, is not of your highest good. For some of you, this may have something to do with a Scorpio or an Aries for some. With the Ace of Pentacles with marriage, the challenge for you guys may be that there was something surrounding a marriage, or someone that you wanted to marry, or maybe you were married, but you feel like you got the short end of the stick. You feel like Spirit cheated you out of something that you should have had. And I feel for a lot of you, it's marriage. Or why haven't I gotten married yet? Why is this and that happening to me? And Spirit's giving you all of these so-called blocks and challenges and bad luck and all of this. But the truth is, what these things are, this card keeps coming up for a lot of people. What this beetle represents, I feel like, is the annoyances, the things that we may be avoiding that we need to confront and face before we can fully be receptive to this Ace of Pentacles, because you're focused on what Spirit's giving you now, but you're not seeing that you already have the Ace of Pentacles, that the promise is already there. It just may not be with the person whom you thought it should have been with, or the time that you thought, and all of this and all of that. But just know that this is what's important. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles is there, but you got to face the beetle. You got to face the things that you can't freaking stand about certain situations. You feel like, this is unfair to me. This is not right. You got to confront and face all of this. Okay, so then you got the Hangman and false love. So you have to learn through certain connections where you may have, you know, just looked crazy. You might be like, I look so stupid giving to this person and loving this person and giving them my all. You know, I gave this dude everything, or this woman, I gave her everything. I did this and I did that for them. I gave this person the shirt off my back. I gave them a place to stay, and this is how they repaid me. And it doesn't have to just be love. This could be family, friends, and you just feel like, and this is the thing that Spirit wants you to see, that yes, it may not have been, there's some sort of ideals of love that you feel like, if I do this and I do that, then this person is going to love me, or they should love me, they should respect me, they should see that I'm a good woman, I'm a good man, or I'm a good person, I'm a good friend. But the thing is that's twisted about this is that sometimes we got to see that we don't do things for the sake of getting in return or for people to love us back. It should be coming from a place of unconditional love. And if we did that and that person still did not reciprocate, it's not a loss, really. There's some sort of enlightenment in this that you have to see. And I feel with the Lover's card in November, I feel like your focus might need to be on something that may have taken place in November, or you could be in love with someone that was born in November. Could be a Gemini as well. If it's not a November energy, someone that's a Gemini, or just something that you might need to focus on. There's something that you might need to see, okay? And it's a choice that comes with this. The Lover's card, don't make no mistake, there's always a choice and decision that needs to be made. And it's a battle between the heart and the mind, or the soul or the ego. And it could also be two different people. So you got May with the Sun card in reverse. So something also, the conclusion of this, think about something that occurred in the summertime, specifically in May. You guys have a lot of signs. You guys have Aries and Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, and Leo energy. There's something significant that took place in the summertime. And I feel like you guys still want to see things on the bright side. Or maybe you feel like something that was what you perceive as a negative, it was actually something positive. It was a situation maybe that took place. Or it could be someone connected to the month of May, especially if it's a Gemini, because some Geminis are born in May. But take what resonates. Take what resonates with you. I hope that this does help somebody out there. In fact, I know it does. I know Spirit doesn't give me messages for nothing. So for those of you that did resonate, feel free to like this video. Share it with someone if you feel guided to. If you guys would like to subscribe, if you have not already, feel free to subscribe. Comment if you guys like these weeklies. I'm, trying to experiment to see, between versus the dailies and the weeklies, how that is going to work out. If people, enjoy it, prefer it more. So feel free to comment below. Follow me on Instagram if you guys would like to. And if you guys would like a personal reading, don't forget to check the description box. Much love as always. Take care. Peace.